Toxin administered. Warning.
Hi, so I just kind of felt compelled to turn on the camera, so here we are. I had some cool conversations with some friends today in class, and I was kind of like inspired to kind of show you guys like how I organize and how I balance all the stuff I do, so I thought that would be an interesting video to make. I just kind of balance of routines and stuff. Routines are super important to me, so I thought it would just be cool to show y'all all of that. I just got out of class. I mean, class is still going technically, like I'm going to work on my project after I talk to y'all, but I just felt really compelled to start organizing things more at the moment. I think like I have so many journals and ideas, and I normally don't always properly like put them on paper, or just they're always floating around in here or in my notes app or in like just so many different things. And I was inspired by Maddie Dragsback to get Notion, so I just logged into that, and I think I'm going to organize some stuff in a little bit. I first need to do this Maya stuff, but I thought I'd tell you a little bit about my content schedule for the next month. So I normally make my videos like so that I have 2 months of videos in advance, so like February and March videos. I'm only a week into March, but I'm on trajectory for that. I have 2 videos to edit, which means I would be already over halfway through March. I do this because like, I mean, I'm in college, so I kind of need time to focus on my schoolwork, and also just because when I am not feeling great physically or just don't have the energy to make a video, I won't be like off path, if that makes sense. It just gives me more leeway to like take breaks and just to like have advanced things scheduled. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm just thinking about right now. I also want to plan out some streaming stuff and some podcast stuff, and I also want to start planning out my upgrades. Like I really want to get some upgrades going for my streaming stuff, and just in general for my YouTube stuff. Like we've talked about this a lot on stream. It's hard for me to like ask for help financially, and that's like kind of some money things I'm working through at the moment. But I wanted to kind of work on that, so I'm gonna do that. And like kind of just plan out all the upgrades I want and stuff, and budget and stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of things I want to do, so I thought I'd take you through everything that I'm working on currently and just kind of how I plan things and all of that. So I hope this is interesting to you, and thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you guys have an amazing day. All right, let's go. Okay, so I've just kind of been messing around with Notion for a little bit, and I just have some tabs set up of just different things I'm trying to plan out. So there's like YouTube stuff, streaming stuff, and just a bunch of planning, and then just individual places. So like this one, I'm planning all of my YouTube videos just so I can have them in one cohesive space. And then the other one I'm going to work on more when I get back is my upgrades and just the budget for that and everything, because I really want to start planning and just kind of like accounting all of the stuff that I would like eventually. Some things have higher priority than others, and then just like I have to organize it. It's not on priority list right now, but then I'm just going to get links for all the stuff I've already looked at that I want and stuff like that, just so I can kind of have a plan. And then I also want to make a goals page where I just kind of have goals, because I think it's kind of good to like, and also a progress one, so I can see my progress and just also my goals, because I think sometimes I forget about that type of stuff, just like seeing the growth, because sometimes you get lost and just like your present perspective, if that makes sense, without reflecting on numbers of the past. And numbers aren't super important to me, but I still think it's like a kind of good metric just to see my growth and gain perspective. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm about to head to the printing lab because I want to print some stuff I need for my 3D class. I just created 3 mock-up designs that I want to see if will work, so I'm gonna go print those because I have time, and then in like 3 hours I'm streaming, which is very exciting. But yeah, I've been productive. I'm feeling good. Hi. So it's a bit later, and I'm about to start streaming. It is currently 3:30, and I'm gonna stream like probably starting in like 10-ish minutes, but I went and printed my stuff and I came back and I got some work done on my Notion thing. I'm very excited to have all my stuff organized. Definitely have a lot more work to do on that, but that's really exciting. And then I did some brainstorming for my Maya project, but I printed out 3. One of them I don't think is going to work, but at least I have 2 that I think are going to work, but I haven't started cutting those. I'll probably do that after stream. And then I read some Serpent and Dove. I finished Dune a few days ago and started this immediately. I'm only like 130 pages in, but truly this book already is like in match with Sarah J. Maas and Jennifer Armentrout for me. Like, this book is so good. I truly like can't get over how much I love it. It's so good. The sarcasm, the wittiness, like it's everything I need in like a fantasy book, and I'm so excited to keep on reading them. And I'm kind of concerned about my book ban because I feel like I'm going to want to read the next ones immediately after I finish this book. But it is so good. But yeah, I'm about to start streaming in a bit. I also designed a thumbnail. Oh yeah, I didn't mention that. I designed a thumbnail and edited a bit, and now I have a video ready for the second week of March, and then I'll probably edit the other one tomorrow. Yeah, lots of productivity. It felt really good to make thumbnails again. I, for the past like month, haven't been able to make thumbnails because the weird way I do them is like screenshotting. I don't know, it was complicated and I couldn't get it without my second monitor, which I know there's a way to do it, but whatever. It gave me a good little break. So I made a thumbnail for the video that's actually going up today. I forgot that today is uploading day, and I normally schedule my uploads to be like either when I'm streaming or right after I'm streaming, just so that I can like kind of promote it on stream, because that normally gets views a little higher quicker. So that's kind of cool. But I really like the thumbnail for this week's video, and for reference, it is the 3rd of February. Wild. This is probably not going up until like 3rd week of March, unless I decide to start doing double uploads, which I don't think I'm gonna do yet. But that's just kind of how my content works. I like to have things really far in advance, because that's just what helps me. So yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go get ready for stream. Hi, hello, good morning. It is actually noon. I essentially got out of class like 20 minutes ago. My morning class, I picked up lunch, which I'm living off of tofu and rice now, so but I have like 2 hours until my next class, and that's like a 6-hour studio class. So I'm currently doing the asynchronous work we need to do for before class. It is a very, very gloomy day. We're learning Illustrator, which is exciting, because I need to know that, but I've never used it before. And this is the first part of the assignment we had to do, so it's like a pattern, and then we turn this into something in, like, we expand the pattern a lot in Illustrator. So that's what we're doing. Very fun. I think I'm going to draw something in here. So we had to like cut it up in quarters and like reposition it, and there was potential for some white space, so I think I'm gonna draw something in there. I think maybe another butterfly or something, maybe another moth, because the moth kind of unfortunately got cut off. Like, it was fully drawn. I'll show a picture here of what it looked like before I had to cut it, but so now the moth is kind of just in the corners, so I think it would be cool maybe to put one in again. But this assignment is really cool. So this has been a 2-week long assignment, so there's like different fragments, and so we're working on like the last step, which is in Illustrator. I don't expect it to take too long, but we do have we have class time today to work on it, and then it's due next Friday, so we have plenty of time to work on it. But I don't see myself doing too much schoolwork today other than that, just because it's Friday and I had a very busy day, so I'd like to give myself some time after class, which class doesn't typically end until like 6:50-ish, and I think I'm just gonna let myself relax and play video games and stuff, because it'll be a long day and I have the weekend and Monday and Tuesday to be productive. I think I'm gonna go to the gym on Monday, which is exciting, but you'll see if I do. I think I'm gonna take you through like a full week so y'all can see how I combine my work and school and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoy. Hello! Class is over. Gosh, it's been a day. Despite all the chaos, it was a good day. It is 6:30. I got out of class a teeny bit early. The past 4 hours I've been trying to learn Illustrator in my class, and it was the most chaotic thing ever because we were doing the steps wrong. But it's fine. I still had a really good day. And it's been, we got boba on break with some friends, which was very nice. I got a salad for dinner. Very happy about that. And a package came. I'm not showing you the other side for a reason, but very excited. I think I'm gonna do a little try on haul because I want to show you all these things. I'm so excited. But I'm going to unpack for a little bit, like just the stuff I've collected throughout the day, try all these things and eat dinner, and I'm gonna try not to do any work for the rest of the night. I will hopefully just play video games and read for the rest of the night. It's Friday and that's my plans. Okay, let's go. Hello, good morning. It is Monday. I kind of spontaneously took the weekend off. I kind of just worked on homework. I went to a cafe with a friend, which was very nice. And yeah, I worked on a lot of homework. I was honestly feeling a little overwhelmed looking at my to-do list. And I think it was mainly because I haven't been able to get into my workflow, or like this was the first week I was able to because I had come back to the city and I like was on a different schedule when I was back home. But I think I finally like got that groove again, and I really like to try to get as much of my homework done the weekend. And like Monday I have one class for like an hour and a half, and then Tuesday I have a class, or Tuesday I have no classes. So like I try to get all my work done in the beginning of the week so that like on class days I don't have to do other homework after class, just so I have a break. and I wasn't really able to do that the past few weeks, so I've been like trying to get back into that, and I honestly just needed to take the weekend to work on stuff, so that's what's up. But I'm excited for this week. So I have an hour-long class today, and then I also need to go to the printing center again to print out new printouts, and I need to start planning another project for that class. Lots of stuff to do, but I am going to relax for a bit. It is 8:40. I just meditated. I'm going to read for a little bit and then do yoga, and then I kind of want to do some YouTube editing because I haven't been able to all weekend, so I think I'm going to do that.